Hello, everyone. I am Krooked, and I do stuff, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. And today, we're playing one of the GOATs, Super Mario Brothers 3. I don't remember the title screen having no music, but I guess it doesn't. If you've played a video game, ever, you've played a Mario game, I'm sure. If someone ever says that they haven't played a Mario game, I think they're on crack. That being said, this one is special. This is, to many people, not only the first Mario game that they played, not Super Mario Brothers, but this one. And it's widely regarded as, well, one of the best games of all time. I love this game. I grew up playing this game. This was the one where, like, Super Mario Brothers was hard. This one was just fun. And, I remember it being really entertaining the entire time I played. I ended up beating it when I was 17 for the first time ever. I beat Mario and Mario 3. And I always miss these. I'll get a star that time, and I will never get the star again. And, yeah. This is one of the all-time greats. This is one of those games where basically if I say anything bad about it, people are going to come for me. They're gonna not be happy, and that's just how it goes. But this might be one of those games that I'm not sure anything bad is going to be said about it, because, again, it's just that good of a game. So I do that. So, this Super Mario game, as I try to focus and everything, it introduced a lot of concepts of what we know from now Super Mario World and Super Mario 3D World. It introduced the different types of power-ups other than just Big Mario, as people call the Toadstool version of Mario. It introduced and the Fire Flower, because that was an original game thing. It really did the entire Mario formula, but it did it in a way that's so good that people probably like this more than any other Mario. Ow, that was rude. Oh wow, I hit the star twice in a row. That never happens. So sound-wise, it sounds good. Everything here is good. It doesn't have the slidey controls nearly as much as, like, Super Mario Brothers. You can pick up turtle shells, which you couldn't do before this game. You can fly with the leaf power-up. Many people called that the Tanuki power-up back in the day, but it wasn't, because, well, it wasn't established yet as a Tanuki power-up. And there's another power-up in this that is actually the Tanuki, where if you hit down in midair, you fall. Now you may be like, why would I want to fall? Well, it makes you invincible, too. So, it has benefits. Oh my god. I'm terrible. So, it sounds good. Even though the music is a bit of a loop, it sounds good. And the game has a bunch of secrets, like standing on a white block and holding down. I don't even know where I learned that, but I did. And it gets you to the warp whistles if you do it in certain areas, and warp whistles will let you go to different lands, so you can skip levels and stuff. So there's a ton of secrets, which all kind of goes into the controls. The controls for this game are great. They feel great for a game that only has, you know, 2 buttons, technically. You can do so much. You also get power-ups that you can use between levels, so that way if you're struggling with a level, you can, like, hit B, select an item, or B or A. I always get them mixed up, and I don't have a controller that says them. And you can see what button is what, so that way, or you can see what power up you get, so that way you can have an advantage on levels if you're struggling. The controls are fluid, the sound is fluid, and the graphics. If you've played Super Mario Brothers, it looks ancient. This game has a bright color palette, it's fun, it's inviting. Honestly, I think the only thing that I can say about this that may relate to it being bad is good luck getting it today without it costing you an arm and a leg because of how its reputation has gotten. I don't know the current prices, but I seem to remember it being a pretty expensive game. It might not be. If it's not, then feel free to tell me in the comments. But overall, Super Mario 3 it's one of the greatest games of all time for a very valid reason. From the ability to get the leaf power up to having a frog suit in the water levels that allow you to, get through them easier. Everything about this game does exactly what it needs to do. It even has the classic thing of your princess is in another castle going on. It has a lot of different bonus levels where you get to just go have fun. Like this, you get to line stuff up. I'm terrible at this, so I'm just going to hit the button 3 times and see what happens. Oh my god, I actually did it. Wow. If you've played Mario, like Super Mario Brothers, and you didn't like it, this is the game that you want to go back to because you'll probably like this one. It's not nearly as difficult as Super Mario Brothers at the beginning stages. In the end stages, this game can get rough. But it's so much more manageable, and there's so much more that you can do in this game. It introduces a lot of new enemies while keeping a lot of the similar concepts from Super Mario Brothers intact. And there's 8 worlds, but you can kind of explore them at your own pace, so that way you're not just stuck doing one way no matter what, and that's the way you have to go. With 2-player, if another player comes in and beats the level, you get to go past that level. So you're not stuck playing a level that you might not be good at. This one also introduces all of Bowser's nephews? I don't know what their official designation is. It's changed a few times over the years. They're the Koopalings. And this literally set the stage for Super Mario World and Super Mario 3D World. And also the new Super Mario Bros. Games. And really, the only thing that I can say about this game is, in all actuality, this is a perfect Nintendo game. This is often a game that people think of when you say, define a Nintendo game. Super Mario Bros. 3. And it's easy to see why. Everything about this game is correct. It has the best controls of the original Mario games. It has the best color and use of the colors in the original Mario games. The sound nails it, even if it is a little repetitive at times. The power-ups nail it, because at the time, power-ups, especially multiple ones in a game, that wasn't very common. And it had its bonus levels. There's literally so much right with this game that anything that you could possibly think is wrong about it is easily overlooked. So, I don't think it's any surprise, but when it comes to a score for Super Mario Bros. 3, it's getting a 10 out of 10. Because really, even in the 2020s, this game is spectacular. It's fun, it's a challenge for anyone, and anyone from a 3-year-old to a 93-year-old could play this game and enjoy it without an issue. If you're outside those age ranges, you can do it too. I just am not sure if you'd have the motor skills capable of doing it in either of those ages. If you can, by all means. I did it dumb. And there's so many secrets in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they're still figuring out secrets for this game. So, if you like Super Mario Bros. 3, like this video. Comment down below and let me know what you think of Super Mario Bros. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that way you never miss out on an episode of Unscripted. And hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever a new episode comes out. Other than that, I do want to thank you for watching Unscripted, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye!